Hi guys, hi ladies, and welcome to another video. Welcome to another live stream. Oh, let me just turn the test set on and get it warmed up. There we go. Right, we'll have a bit of a chat before we get going. Right. Well, what we're going to do tonight, guys, we're going to try and get this scrap Harrier CBX working. And I'll come clean with you guys. Hi, Jason. I'll come clean with you guys. After I went off camera, I had a look at the circuit, and I'll show you the circuit because we've got a switch missing, which is the PA switch. There we go, there's the circuit. If I go to that, right, there's your PA. Let's move you over a bit. Right, there's your CBPA switch here. It has a centre contact where the live from the power switch goes. That's that mystery red. Then you have a yellow, which is the CB position, and you have a white stroke red, which is, I think that's how it's done. Yeah, which is the PA position. Right. So I've already done that off camera, and I turned it on and it did light up. The channels lit up and the display lit up. But I don't know whether it's receiving, I haven't checked that. And I don't know whether it transmits, I haven't checked that. But we know that it does at least light up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get this thing to work in some meaningful fashion. And if we can, then I'll put the feelers out, see if I can get the top half of the case, a set of knobs for it, and a front. Because back in the day, guys, they were the high end of the Harrier range. Even though Harrier did bring out a base station, it had nowhere near as what this thing had on it. You know, this was up there with the Rotel 240. Very, very similar. So we're going to we're going to set it up. We're going to try, see if it works, and if it receives and transmits, then we'll set it up. We'll do a setup, and then what we'll do, we'll put it away. We'll probably fit a new PACB switch. If we can find a black one, we should have a black one somewhere. One with a black top on, because I did scrap a Harrier CBX. Hello, Malcolm. Pardon me, guys. And I've got the mic. The mic that was plugged into the Harvard wasn't the TriStar mic, it was a Fidelity mic. So I don't know where I've put my TriStar mic. Might be in a drawer. But yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, guys. I'm supposed to be having Graham chips and Graham chips. Graham microchips over tomorrow, but I think I might cancel him because I don't want to pass this on to him. He has to get up and go to work. I mean, wouldn't be fair to do that. So, we'll see. I could be alright by the morning. Might be one of the bloody 24-hour things. Christine's just had one and got rid of it, so I know that's where I got it from, I think. Oh. Yeah, I got a load of crap on my chest, guys. Well, not a load, but I've got enough. Yeah, I thought I'd come on early, and then I could get off early and go to bed. But, to be honest with you guys and girls, I don't feel that bad. It's just annoying. Anyway. You didn't come on here to listen to me coughing and spluttering all night, so what we'll do, we'll go over to camera 3 and get stuck in. Take that with us and all. Oh. Oh. There we go. Turn the soldering iron on in case we need it. Right. Right, let's put this. Let's put you lot so we're live. Oh. There we go. That's what we want. Right. Give me snozzer another blow. Hell, I hate having a runny nose. Alright, so get the tools we're going to need. Right. So we've got the red wire joined to the yellow wire. That puts us into CB mode. Hello, Ray. Good evening, sir. We're all plugged in. Start off with RX. Turn this on. Yeah, we're receiving. Let's see if we transmit. We're receiving, guys. It's not bad. Let's go to transmit. Zoom. That's the transmit. There we are. We'll always put you on camera. Let's put you on the test set. Don't want that one. Put you on the test set. Oh, the hell. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Paul, Ray, everyone else. And I don't think I've missed anyone. Right. So let's click the mic. We're on channel 20. And we're a smidge, we're at 4.2, 4.3. Yeah. Let's go back to there, see how we're doing for frequency. Just turn that down. 2779,122. Hey, we're not that far off frequency, guys. We're not that far off. Let's turn this test meter on. Look at the VCO. So we want to be on channel 40 for the VCO. Ow! Got a fucking nerve in my thumb as I turned it. Felt like an electric shock, but it wasn't. I've got a knob somewhere put on there. I've got a knob. Anything will do. He'll do. Shove him on. Just anything really. Just so I can turn the knob a bit easier. That's better. Right. Our meter's running out of power, so we need to charge the meter up. Plug the meter into the mains so we can charge it up. There we go. Because it's running down and it will run out. Right. That's not it. Where's the plug? It's that way. It is. And we're on. So, what we'll do next. Hello, Mark, Bernie, and everybody. But what we'll do, we'll clip our neutral onto there. And then we'll clip it between them. We can clip it there. That'll give us a ground. So what we'll do, we'll see what the receive VCO is all about. And we want to be on R6, I think it is. 3.8. Just pull that up a little bit. Needs to be 4 volts really. It's not far. Oh, going down. There we go. 4.0. It'll do. Now let's have a look at the transmitter. And he's at 2 volts, he should be at 4. So we're going to adjust CT1, I think it is, or it could be 2. Come on. You're going to go up there. Well, that's not working very well. Why did it slipped off? Right, we're on 4.7. Right, we're going to leave it there. Right, 4.1 it'll do. It's as near as, damn it. So that's the VCO set. Now we'll pop it on frequency. And it's 27. Oh, hang on, we want to be on channel 20. Twenty-seven 791 2779 124. Yeah, toggling 125, that'll do us. Right. Now let's do the transmitter. I'll bring you back to show you what we're going to do with the transmitter. Right. I'm on the wrong camera. There you go. Let's zoom you in a bit. So what we're going to do, guys, for the transmitter, For the transmitter, we're just going to find where I put the tools. That's the tool. Right. We're going to adjust that, and these three inside the IF tank. And what we're going to do, we're going to peak those. You make sure you're on channel 20. We're going to peak those. For maximum. So let's put you back on the meter. There you go. Right. I'll try and keep my fat head out of the way. Put it on zoom so I can see what we're doing. Yeah. So I think that's about right. Yeah, it's peaked. Do that one. Oh, just done that one. Huh? Yeah. It's peaked. There. Get this one under his wires. Come on. It's getting under his wires, guys. There we go. Yep. That's about right. And the last one before we go into the IF tank. There we go. That's pretty much spot on. Let the transmitter cool down a minute. Now what we do, we go into these three in the IF, in the RF tank, sorry. We adjust these for maximum. That one's already maximum. Oh, hang on. Didn't do the yellow one. That's maximum. Now the green one. .2. Yeah. Well, that's a bit strange because it would need to be a bit higher than that. .3. Let's go over these ones again. Go over these again. that's good. Let it cool down a minute, because we're getting a bit toasty there, guys. And I don't think this one will quite do. What we want, that's about peaked. Then we've got this last one here. This last one. Yeah, that's peaked. So try and get this up. Let's drop in. That's there. Oh. Oh. I think it's a bit tired, this chassis, guys. Yep. I think the chassis is a bit tired. That's down. So what we're going to do, oh, that's noise offset, I want to adjust the voltage. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take it up to there, to just, because it can run at 15 volts anyway for a few minutes, 14 volts. So let that cool down. Now what we'll do now, we'll take this one, to there, then we'll take this one to 4 watts. Then we'll turn the voltage back down. Make sure that we're getting 13.8 volts. Otherwise, make sure. Oh, hang on, it would have to turn the meter on, wouldn't it? So you could go off the meter on that, but that's 13.9, 14. So we'll turn that back down. $13.8. There we go. It'll do us. That's as near as, damn it. There we go. Fish the mic back up because I dropped it. Now let's see where we're up to. Right, we're on 3.89. So what we'll do now, we'll turn this up to 4 watts. There you go. Now let's check the balance. 40, 4.8, 4.1. That's, bring that slightly. That'll do us. Yeah, that'll do us. Let's go to the receiver. No, I'm gonna press the wrong button. Return. There we go. Receiver. 20. Now bring you back, and I'll show you what we're going to adjust. Hello, Chris. Right. Right, so what we're going to adjust here, guys. We're going to start at the top. We're going to go here, 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 and finally there, your detector. In fact, we'll do the detector first, and then it's out the way. So we'll do that first. So we want the scope. Isn't it great having a machine with everything all in one place, guys? You know, absolutely brilliant it is. Let's turn the volume down a bit. There we go. Let's put you guys on there so you can see me adjust the scope. Right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to adjust the detector. Just find the tool to do it. We haven't done the low power yet, but we can come back. Right. That's it. It was a bit out, not much. So what we'll do next, turn that down a bit. That's not bad actually. That's 12 dB, 12.7 dB. And that's 126 microvolts. I think that's what that means, or millivolts. Right, so let's start the adjustment procedure. So let's put you on the big screen. Zoom in on here. Auto. Oh, that's power. That's power. We want cyanide. That's it. Had the wrong one, guys. So, want to just peek these. It's about right. Then we want to go to this one. which is buried under wires. It's not bad. Then this one. I don't think we're going to get much out of this, guys. Well, we're not going to get much out of this. This is not bad. That's about right. Right. I'd say that's about right. Just go over it once again. It's about right, that, guys. I'd just like to go over them twice. I think that one there's a bit out. Turn that down a bit. Yeah, that's down. That's coming back up. Yeah, that's about right. So the only thing I don't like is where all these wires. It's getting your fucking tool in there. There you are. That's it. Yeah. Making sure. Yeah. That's it. And this one, we need a bigger tool. It's about right. Yeah, it fluctuates a little bit, but let's press the auto button. That's the auto button. Cyanide. Yeah. It's about right. See how low we can go, shall we? I can hear that. I can hear that at 29. Minus 29. Minus 28. You can definitely hear it. So I'm going to say that's good enough. Let's wind that back up. Let's have a look at the... Let's set the signal meter, which is this one here. Put it back onto the other camera. There we go. It's not far past, actually. Sure, that's your... Oh no, it's not. That's your power meter. Signal meters here. There you go, it'll do. Let's just set the power meter while we're here. Set him to 4 watts. There you go. There we go, guys. Deviation. See what deviation's like. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's send to this one here. One, 2. Let's just turn the deviation down a bit. Because it's a bit loud. Hello. Hello. Radio. 2.5, that'll do. Right. Oh. Let's get the switch cleaner. Let's spray a bit of the switch cleaner in these. There we go. I actually missed. Did I miss that receiver there? I think I missed that receive, guys. Right at the front under the wires. Yeah. Put it back on receive. Didn't spot him. Let's turn him down. I missed one of the receive one of the tuners, a trimmer. Just quickly get him now. There. There we go. Let's just give him a quick tune. He'll do. That's him sorted. Do the low power because I forgot. Turn the volume down. Let's do the low power. Don't know which one is the low power. That's channel 9, I think. Yeah. So that one there must be the low, that's tone. That one there must be the low power. And it's a bit low, it could do with coming up a bit. There we go. 400 millivolts. That's good enough. Milliwatts, sorry. That's 4.3. Right, so let's unplug this because we're done with it now. Oh, shit. So what do we do with it, guys? What do we do with it? I think it's too good a radio. It's working too well to reduce it to spares. Yep. Solder the speaker back on. I think it's working too well to reduce it to spares. I think somebody's had the speaker out of this at some time. There we go. Yeah, I think somebody's had the speaker out of this. Positioned it back incorrectly. Some do there. Yeah. I hope here's Christine. We do the coffee. Where have you been, Laura's?
No, mine.
I'll do. There we go. Shove that back there for now. And we've got 2 wires hanging out the back. We've got to get rid of them at some point. We'll deal with them later. Unplug the mic. So that's working. Now what we'll do, we'll have a quick look at mine. My Harrier. There, spray some switch cleaner into the switch. See if we get the switch going. Alright. Blow the old snozzer. I do feel a bit better, guys, but... Right. Why do I get the feeling that nobody's ever actually been in here? And for that reason, we'll just take the top case off. I get a funny feeling no one's ever been in here. And watch this, I'll open it and find a fucking mod board or something. Yeah, this could do with tightening up. It will get it. It's not a bad nick really. It just needs finishing, sort of dealing with. Right. Right. There we go. Thought that was fucking stuck then. Right. Right, the difference between this one and the one we've just done. The one we've just done has the extra stage, extra IF stage. This doesn't. And it's stuck on full power. Right, well, it looks complete. Doesn't look like anyone's ever been in here. And that's how we like them, really. We're lit up, we're on channel 20 because we were using it before. We were testing it. There we go. External speaker. Yep. We've got the oscilloscope on there as well. Should we decide we're going to do it all. So receive. We know it receives. Turn. I'll tell you what, let's do, since we're here, we're on receive, let's do the receive first. Hang on, I've pressed power again. There we go. So we'll put you on there. We'll do the procedure's the same as the other one. Oh, that's camera 3. There we go, and a bit out of that. Got that? There we go, and a bit there, guys. Oh, nothing there. I like this one. That's about right. That one there. About right. That one there. Can't get to the fucking, because of the fucking wires. It'll do. Now let's do the detector. Let's take a bit of signal off. Right, you can hear that right down it. Hang on. You can hear it down at 22. Go to scope. Turn the volume down. So just the detector, which is this one here. We want maximum recovered audio. That's it. That's the detector done. Now what about the power meter? There we go. See what we get. Yeah, we're not going quite as far as we should. Cheers, Christine. So we want to adjust. What are you doing?
Is that okay there?
Yeah. We want to adjust this one.
The kitchen door, Andy.
Right. What?
Kitchen door.
Right. So that's S9. Oh, let's go to TX. Now, see what we get on the transmitter. We need the mic plugged in. We didn't even have the mic plugged in for that test. But we did it. We did it. Click. Right, let's do 4 watts, 4.5 on channel 1, channel 20. Channel 1, 4.9. .9, and it sort of drops. And the channel switch might be dirty. That's 40. 4.1. Right, so the channel control might be dirty, so we'll give that a... They are supposed to be self-cleaning, these. I have watched microchips take them apart. If you're watching, Graham, good evening, mate. Well, we're not going to... right, what are we getting on this, on the needle? 3 watts. And we're doing 4, so we'll turn that. We're not going to touch the transmitter, there's no need. I mean, come on, guys. Why adjust the transmitter if it doesn't need adjusting? I'm not going to mess with it. Because it's never been touched because they've got grease in there. Got wax in them. I hope it's wax. Is that 4? Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I hope that's wax that's in there, not fucking glue. It is wax. Yeah, it is, it's wax. Never been touched, so we're leaving it. Check the VCO. And we'll also check that it's on frequency. Yeah, I'm not going to do a full. Oh, Jesus, not when there's no need to. Right. So let's put you back on camera 3. And we want to go to the far end of R. The far end of R2. I think it is, if I remember rightly. That's 4.3. Right. Are we on channel 20? No, we're on 40. Which is where we should be. What we'll do, we'll turn. That's it. Now we'll look at the transmitter. Look at the transmitter. 4.3 on there as well. Point 2. Come on. Give that a turn round. There we go. Now that's 4 point. Oh, we were on it then. .9. Come on. .3. Very, very finicky, this, guys. There you go. 4.0. He'll do. And we're transmitting. Now let's see what we're doing on frequency. 27. Oh, we're on the wrong channel. We want channel 20. Oh, take these leads out of there. There we go. Now, 27,79113. So we need to go up. It's a bit low. So we need to take it up a bit. So we'll adjust it. Trim off for the frequency. We'll put it on. Twenty-seven 79126. He'll 125, toggling 126. He'll do. Yes, 27 79125, toggling 126. He'll do. Right. Now the low power isn't working, so I'm going to try and move the switch across with a screwdriver, but before we do that we'll blow me snozzer. Sounds like a fucking rhinoceros, doesn't it? Right. What I want to try and do is free the switch up. Turn it off for a minute. I've had a thought. I'll put that on there and then just get the top of there. There you go. That's it. Let's freed the switch off. Spray a bit of cleaner in it. There you go. Turn it back on. Right, why are we getting no... Oh. Plug the mic in, eh, guys? Right, we're getting no power there. It's not showing up any power. We've got a dry joint in it or something. It was working a second ago. It's showing the frequency. But no power. That's just... That's low power. Ah. We might have a dry joint, guys. Ah. That's weird. See, we're getting receive. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting receive. One, two. We're getting deviation. But we are not getting any high power. We're not getting any power. Oh, that's weird. That feels loose. That feels loose, that one. Needle sticking as well. Oh, I wonder if they've got a dry joint. It was working before. Could even be the switch. Let's short the switch out. No. Right, so that drops down there. No, we're getting nothing. TX light's coming on. Let's give it a tap in places. Not the VCO, it's not the transmit VCO, is it? I did set that correctly. No, let's reset that. That was set okay. Put it back on channel 40. It could even be the channel selector. Let's just put this back on here. Just set this back up. I wonder if it could be. That's millivolts. Give this a bit of a waggle. There we go. There we go. 4.3. 5. 6. 4.3, 4.2, 4.1. It'll do that. So we're not getting any TX, but the VCO is set correctly. So what we'll do, so we're getting that we've got a dry joint somewhere. Yeah, because we're getting no. We are receiving. Well, we're not plugged into it now. But we are receiving. So it looks like we've got a problem with a transmitter. And the meter's out of centre. Yeah, meter's not right. Ah, there you go. It's a high power, high low power switch, guys. Yeah, it's the switch. The switch is fucked. And I've just shorted it out and it came on. Yeah. For short the switch. There you go. 4 watts. So that must be low power. Let's just check. Yeah. So if I can adjust the low power. Yep. There you go, 400 milliwatts thereabouts. So low power's working. High power isn't, so it's the switch. So what we'll do, guys, we'll find a switch to put on there. Actually, it weren't going all the way across. There you go, it is working. Yeah, just have to be, yeah, once it works its way in. Yeah, that's, yeah. It's working now, guys, thankful for that. Right, so this can be put back together. Turn off the test set. Turn off the power supply. Unplug the test set. Unplug the power. And that's why, guys, it sometimes it pays to never just start turning things. Tap around first. Just, if anything, check what you've adjusted. And I didn't touch the transmitter. I only touched the VCO. So always check just what you've adjusted and adjust only what you've adjusted. Now that goes that way. Right. But that's what I mean about these cybernets, guys. These 134s, they just work. You know, they just work. They're just good rigs. Just brilliant radios, really. I mean, just work. And that's what you want. Just want it so it works. It works correctly. We didn't even have to take the bottom off this one. And that one that Jason sent in, we're going to try and find a front and a front and a set of knobs and a case half, a bottom case half, a top case half rather. I'll put an advert out for that later. Somebody somewhere will have one. Somebody somewhere will have one of them. I know they will. And whoever's got it, for a few of my pounds, it'll become mine. There you go. Right, we need to get a thing for there. It says Harrier, we need to straighten the signal meter out. Signal meter's not right, but I think I've got another one somewhere. I think it's slightly out of zero. But it's probably catching somewhere in there. But we'll do that when we take the front off to do all that. do all that then. You know, guys, my nose is running like a goddamn tap. I might. Oh, it's definitely worth saving. Definitely worth saving. Jason, absolutely, mate. I mean, it didn't take much to get it on. Just reconnect the PA switch. That's all I did to it, really. And just give it a tune. Turn the soldering iron off. Come back over here to you lot now. Oh, I can't see me staying up late. Oh. Yeah, they're all worth saving if they're that bad, if they're not that bad. I mean, that one was, you know. I mean, that'll be put away, that, until the bits turn up for it. Until the case bits turn up. Can I find a use for the CB stand? I can, yes. I'm going to use it. I forgot to use it tonight. But it's on the bench there. And I will use it to prop the CBs up on. Either when we're in the shack using them or when we're in here demonstrating that they've been done. So yeah, I can use that, Jason. No worries, mate. We need to find somewhere for the old thing as well, don't we, for the finger. Need to find somewhere to put that. I might put it in the shack. I don't know yet. Yeah, it'll get used, mate. Don't you worry. Yeah, thanks for that. I've got a 3D printer under there, as you can see, but I've never fucking used it. I bought it off the Mildred ages ago. I mean, that's not to say I'll never use it. I just haven't. Yeah, the shack, you know, the dining room, where all the radio gears are. No, where all the radio gear is, rather. Put it in there. But yeah, we'll put an advert out, and we'll put an ad out on Facebook maybe later or tomorrow, and try and find a case. I might even have a word with my mate Richard in Lincolnshire. I doubt he'll supply a full case. I doubt he'll supply a front and a case and knobs, because he might need them himself. But I'll have a go. But yeah, pardon the chair, guys. I'm pleased with that. That little Harrier CB there, it cost me £17, and some of that was postage. So some of that was postage. So you know, that's not bad. That nice little radio. I've got another one, a Harrier CB, which is not as nice as that, but works every bit as well. But yeah, sometimes, guys, I mean, you do get some guys who adjust everything, even if it's balanced, or even if it's well balanced, they still go through them, you know. But I don't, and Microchips Graham, he doesn't either. You know, there's no point in upsetting it if it's not upset. If it's doing the 4 watts it's meant to be doing, then you just leave it to do that. You know? you know, you adjust it if your insides tells you to. You know, if your insides tells you to, then you adjust it. But other than that, you just don't bother with it. You leave it. But then 134s, they always work. I mean, they were a bloody good radio back in the day, and they still are today. 40 odd years on, and they still work brilliantly. Yeah, 40 odd years on. Fantastic radios. And what more can you say, guys? What more can you bloody well say, eh? What more can you say? But, and it helps really, you know, it helps. I mean, having that test set behind us there, guys, that really does help having that. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of the monies. You know, I paid a lot of the monies for it, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's everything all in one place. You know, your frequency counters in there. You know, your cyanide meter, your modulation, your deviation. It's all in there, guys. Everything's in there. You know? You know, your oscilloscope, it's all in there. So you don't have to mess about turning different devices on and plugging in different devices. You know, you just plug in what you need. You just plug in the leads that you need for that, which all I've got plugged into it is the lead that goes to the aerial socket, external speaker lead with clips on for the scope, and then an oscilloscope probe. So this is one time at electrician camp, colleague discovered what the pick of a dimmer switch with an X through it means. LED bulbs. P. I don't know. Can you dim LEDs? You can, can't you? Yeah, you can dim LEDs. It's fucking fluorescence you can't dim. Fluorescent bulbs and tubes you can't dim. Good evening, Martin. Yeah, you can fucking dim LEDs. And just send less fucking voltage to them. The only thing you can't do with LEDs is overvolt them. They don't like it. They blow instantly. They go very, very bright, very, very white, and then they'll ding and they're gone. It means if you put them on a dimmer, they won't work. Right. Well, I never am because I think dimmers are dangerous. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, I'm not a fan of dimmer switches. I think they're dangerous. The dimmer has to be LED compliant. Right. Well, there we are. You see, you learn something new every day. Even if you don't really need it, you still learn it. There we go. Yeah. The cheap LED bulbs will suck whatever power they need at whatever voltage circuit is similar. Right. I know if you put an LED across a 9-volt battery with no resistor, just an ordinary LED, it don't last very long. You're lucky if it lasts a couple of seconds, it just go pop. But Most of the LED bulbs, like the one I've got in here, in the middle of the room, most of them have got little sort of miniature switch mode power supplies in them anyway. Or little switch mode power supplies in them. You take them apart as a little power supply that powers the LED. Yeah. They're LED direct across 240 volt, right. Yeah. Oh, try an LED across direct across 240 volt. I plugged a transistor radio into 240 volt mains once. And you should have heard that. We should have heard the bang that made when I turned it on. It just went bang and that was it. It never worked again. I don't know where the on-off switch went. I think it vaporised. Because it's not made to take that. I plugged it into the mains and turned the mains on at a distance. I didn't hold it in my hand and do it because I fucking knew what was going to happen. And it went with a right crack. Yeah. Shit happens, guys. Shit happens. I won't be on long because I feel like crap, to be honest. I hope I feel better tomorrow. If I don't feel any better in the morning, I'll send a message to Graham Microchips and tell him to leave it. I was going to do it earlier, but I left it because I thought, well, I might feel better in the morning. Because I'm starting to feel a bit better now. You know, I'm starting to feel, I've had this for a couple of days. And I'm starting to feel a bit better now, to be honest. I mean, it hasn't put me off my food this time. Usually when I get something like this, I usually off my food for a few days. Well, it hasn't put me off my food. And I've not lost my sense of smell. So my fucking farts still stink as well. So you know, so we know we're all right there. And so that's it, guys. What are we doing tomorrow? Well, we're not repairing any CBs. We're live in the shack. We're live in the shack tomorrow, guys. Radio in it. So we can use our radios. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to mess with CBs tomorrow. I'm going to plug the aerial into the big set and get some communications on that. Probably what we'll do. Because the issue is, guys, if I'm on a 4-watt set and everybody else is using above that, I'm not going to get out. I'm going to struggle to get out. So we'll just join them. Hello, Julie. Honey, it's nice to see you, hon. Yeah, oh, by the way, guys, I rang Mike Racing Demon and he's not very well. He couldn't even come to the phone. He wasn't well enough to come to the phone. So, not looking too good, I'm afraid, but I hope he picks up. But yeah, his wife told me, she says he's in bed, he's not well enough. I said, that's all right, love. You know, that's fine. I hope I feel much better soon as well, Julie. I hate feeling ill. I just don't like it, you know. I don't like being not well. I don't like not being able to function properly. And I certainly don't like going to bed before I'm ready to. So, you know, but I'm not going to be hanging around here much longer. I'm going to be going soon. It's 8:15. But yeah, we've got, you know, we've got the 2 radios done that we're only going to do one, but we've ended up doing them both. We're not prayers. because I'm not religious, but positive thoughts going to Racing Demon Mike. Same mate, I don't pray either, but yeah, I'm sending him some positive waves. He's a really nice guy, him, you know. Yeah, he's a really nice Irishman. Mike, he's a really good guy. Yeah, he's got cancer. Ray, he's had it for quite some time, but he did say it was improved, but I don't know because I spoke to his wife today, the lovely Brenda, and she said he's not well enough to come to the phone, and she said he won't even let me phone the doctor for him. So it's a shame really because he's one of the good guys. He's a nice guy. Yeah, really top guy. It's so sad. Knowing people miss you can help. You know, when I die, guys, I'm going to get buried with my arsehole sticking out of the ground. So all my critics can kiss the cunt. It does, Martin. You're right there, mate. It does. It always happens to the good guys. And you get nasty bastards that fucking soldier on until the fucking the 80s and 90s. Real horrible fuckers. Like my mother. Yeah. And then you get really good guys. Yeah. But, yeah, it's not fair. Definitely not fair. Just found out my mother-in-law has bile duct cancer. Not a good prognosis. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Well, I hope it. I hope they can do something for her. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to say. When someone tells you, when someone tells you stuff like that, it's hard to know how to react or hard to know what to say. Especially when you're on here and you're talking and, it's just hard to know what to say back. It's difficult. It's a horrible thing really, but it's difficult to know what to reply and how to reply, and you have to think about it. It's somebody's loved one, isn't it? And I mean, my colleague and his partner have sisters with advanced cancer. If anyone in the UK doesn't trust charities but wants to help one charity you can trust is Macmillan. Oh, really? They never helped my brother one bit, them fuckers. Fucking Macmillan, I wouldn't give them. I'm sorry, Martin, you probably won't like what I'm going to say here, but they left my brother to fucking die. They never came out to help him at all, despite calls to him. As far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't give them bastards the steam off me shit. Sorry, mate, but that's the way I feel about it. If you don't like it, tough. But yeah, they never helped my brother at all, Macmillan. Yeah, if you're gonna give it anybody, just give it to a dog zone. If you want to help an animal, don't help a human, because there's no point. You get no thanks for it. They don't turn up when you need them. Human charities, no. Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, mate, they're getting that out of my pocket. They get nothing out of me. I don't care what group they are. You get that out of me, mate. You know, they left my brother on the floor to die. He was supposed to come out and never turned up. And he fell out of bed and he fucking died 2 hours later at hospital. It was the guy next door who rang the ambulance, got him to hospital, and he died 2 hours later. And Matt Millen was supposed to come out and he didn't. Yeah, to get that out of me, mate. Sorry, but no. Well, I'm not sorry, actually, because why should I be? You know, they didn't do how to fucking help him. So, as far as I'm concerned, to get that out of me. You know, I feel sorry for people that have got this horrible disease. I really do. You know, of course I do. But I also think they make a bit much out of it with the charity as well. You see, let me tell you something about cancer charities, guys. You can take this any way you want. Right, they'll never ever announce a cure for cancer. Why? Because as soon as they do, the charity money will stop. And it shouldn't come out of the private sector anyway. It should come out of the public purse. Research for that should come out of the public purse. It shouldn't come out of the private sector. Can't reuse them in humans, but can never reuse them for other what? Yeah. No, Andy, I'm with you. A personal experience like that put you off. No, it can. You know, it can. And when I'm ready to go, I don't want them fuckers anywhere near me. You know, I don't want them assholes anywhere near me when I'm ready to go. You know, at the end of the day, guys, I'm not going to get all morbid, but I don't plan on going yet. But when my time comes, I don't want them anywhere near me. They left my brother on the bedroom floor to die. They never turned up. Yeah, that's Macmillan. If you're going to give to a charity, give it to a dog's home. Or a cat's home. And I don't know a big lover of cats either. But a dog's home or a cat's home. Or even sponsor a donkey. You know? You know, don't give your good hard-earned money to charities that should be funded by the government. You know, cancer research should be funded by the public purse. It should. Sorry, guys, but that's the way I feel about it. You know, that's the way I am. My dad used to pay into cancer charities. He died of cancer. He died of cancer, bowel cancer, my old fella. And he used to fucking pay into cancer charities for cancer research. You know. And he knew he would get it. He wasn't sure when, but he knew he'd get it, and he paid into the charities. It's a bit like saying that because I pray every week, I'll go to heaven. How do you know? You know, you don't know, do you? But as soon as the cure for cancer is announced, as soon as they can give you a pill that you can take and it will cure it, the research money will stop. Because there's no need to fund it anymore. The research has been done, the cure has been discovered, the problem has therefore been solved. So they will never announce it. You know, they'll never announce a cure for cancer, guys. Trust me, they won't. I mean, let me ask you all something. You know, would you lot announce it? I'm on top of the fence whether I would or not. Probably would, but I don't know. But you know, it depends on how you feel. But would you announce it? A lot of yous wouldn't. There again, the odd few of you might, all of you might even, but, you know, the people that do it, they wouldn't. Because they know as soon as they've announced it, there's no more funding. You know, all the charity shops that I deal with council will close down because we don't need to fund it. You know. And they charge too much in charity shops anyway. You know, they get the stuff for nothing and then they charge a fortune for it. And they're fussy about what they take. Christine offered them some nice wall units, and they were nice wall units. Because she couldn't bring them with her when she moved, because she had no room for them. And because one of them had a little scratch in the top of it, they refused it. No, we don't want that. Cheeky bastards. I'm weird and soft. Oh, I'm not soft, me. I am to a degree. You know, I come across as being soft, and I am to a degree. But I'm not with them kind of people. I won't give them, you know, I won't give them the gases from my posterior. Won't give them my rectile gas. You know. I just won't, guys. I mean, it sounds horrible to say that, but, you know, when you've had a bad experience and they've left, you know, they've left your brother or your mother or someone just on the floor to die, you know, not bothered coming out. And they were phoned, because I phoned them. Said, yes, sir, we'll be out, you know, we'll come out, we'll see him, and we'll see that he's comfortable. I said, oh, nice one. Because I had to come back home. And I knocked on Mike next door, and I said to Mike next door, will you drop in? He said, yeah, of course I will. So, you know. And anyway, Mike dropped in at about fucking 10 o'clock at night. And, you know, found him on the floor. So he got him back onto the bed, and then he phoned an ambulance, and the ambulance come, and he died. He died at 2 o'clock in the morning. A couple of hours after going to the hospital, he died. And, you know, Macmillan never turned up, but they never turned up at all. And nobody informed them that he'd been taken to hospital. I said to Mike, did you tell him? He says, no. He said, I never phoned them. Which means they never came. Because my other brother was there, our Jack, he disabled my other brother. He was there, and my mum was there, so, you know, there was somebody there to open the door. So they never turned up. And, you know, it's heartbreaking, really, and I feel sorry, I really do, guys, right? And I mean it, I feel sorry for anybody that suffers from that horrible disease, and people who have to witness people, you know, family members that suffer from it, or friends that suffer from it, you know, really nice people like my friend Mike in Ireland, you know. You know, it's... Any good finds yet? Well, I got that CB from it. Yeah, let's change the mood, guys. Let's change the mood. Yeah. I got that CB from Jason. That Harrier CBX. We'll call it a Nearly Harrier CBX because most of it's there. It's just missing the knobs, the front and the top cover. And I got a Harrier CB that I've just been looking at now with the dodgy on-off power, with the dodgy power switch, high-low power switch. And I've also got the audio line 341 done. That's been done. It's been repaired. Rather unconventional how I repaired it, but I repaired it. I think the problem was either the capacitors inside the transformers, which I doubt, which I don't think it was, but it could have been. Or it could have been there's two capacitors behind the transformers right on the chassis and they're very hard to get to. I think they're put in before the actual, but I think they're put in before the board is actually mounted. Because I couldn't get to them, so I just soldered my replacements on the back of the board. And just retuned the radio. You know. I'm going to get off in a minute, guys. You don't want to watch me sitting there fucking coughing up snot all night, do you? I heard about a fella once. He took powdered laxative because he thought it was cocaine, and he had a runny nose for 2 weeks. Yeah. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you very much, even. Oh, I picked up a nice 950 capacitor tester at Goodwill the other day. That's not bad. Yeah, they're a version of a charity shop, aren't they, at Goodwill? You know, I've seen a few guys on YouTube who go in them. They have some really interesting stuff in them. We don't have them here in the UK. We have charity shops that rip you off. You know, you go in and get that nailed on. Anyway, I will get a better guy. Don't you worry. It'll either kill or it'll either be the kill or the cure. I'll be all right. I'm gonna crawl in bed a bit earlier tonight and wrap myself up and go to sleep. And if I wake up in the morning and I feel all right, I won't cancel Graham. But if I wake up and I feel like this, I'll phone him up. I'll just send him a message and ask him to leave it because I don't want to pass it on. But I don't feel ill. It's just a fucking cough and a runny nose that bothers me. I mean, I don't feel, you know, like achy or out like that. I don't feel any of that. I mean, Goodwill on at a charity shop. Are they not? They're for profit organisation. They employ people with mental, physical. Right, with you. Right, I thought they were a charity shop. You know, with a name like Goodwill, you'd expect it to be a charity shop, wouldn't you? I will, Julie. Thank you, honey, and thank the rest of you. Thank you to the rest of you as well. You all take it easy. Join me tomorrow night when we'll be probably snotting up over the microphone. I'll tell you, before I go, guys, I'll just tell you a quick interesting story. Years ago, I used to do discos in a place called the Silver Birch. And this one week, I had a cold. And I went in and I had a cold and I felt like shit. I mean, I still did my job. You know, I still did my disco and give everybody a good night. And I packed everything away. I used to leave it all at the pub in the cellar. Anyway, the following Friday, my cold had gone. Completely gone. The following week, it completely gone. I felt really good. So, I went in as usual. I set my gear up and give everybody a good night. Fucking Saturday morning, I felt like shit. You know what happened, don't you? I'd fucking caught my own cold back off my bastard microphone. There must have been spores on my microphone. I caught me fucking cold back. I mean, come on, guys, how unlucky can you get? I mean, if I'd have been a fucking buffalo, I'd have ran into Bill. You know? Yeah, fucking, I found a wage packet once. The cunt had 3 days off. Andy has my luck. Yeah, what a bad. Right, listen, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you very much, as always. And it really does mean a lot that you all come in and you all have a laugh and a bit of a joke and we all sit and have a chat. It really does mean a lot, guys. And you all take it easy and look after yourselves and look after look after each other, and don't give your money to Macmillan. And you all take it easy, folks, and I'll be back this way hopefully tomorrow. If I'm not back this way tomorrow, it means I'm too ill to come on, but I will certainly do my best. And thank you again, guys. Bye for now.